Alright, here we go. You can hear the song again? Oh, in Port Sarim? Cool. Examine the sink. A source of water. Fill the sink. No, I don't really need to do that. Alright, so... let's see. I got the stuff, dude. Here's your music box back. It seemed to calm the jellyfish eventually. Good, I was getting worried, I must admit. Thanks, buddy. I've got the seaweed. Hey, Kit Brecker, what is up, my friend? Good evening. Fantastic. Go place the seaweed on the table over there and we can get started, alright? Use the seaweed on the table. You roll the seaweed out on the table. Great. Now we have the seaweed. I'm going to give you access to my wide variety of caviar to make some delicious sea salads. First, I want you to create something sweet and sour with a bit of spice. Think you can handle that? Something sweet and sour with a bit of spice. Okay. Sweet, sour, spice. Is that cool? Fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright. We did it. So funny. Okay. Now, I want you to create something mellow yet sour with some bitter undertones. Think you can handle that? Okay. Mellow, huh? There's mellow. Here's sour with some bitter undertones. Okay. There we go. Awesome, Episcocat. Good to see you, my friend. It's a good place to be, underwater, under the sea. You know what I mean? It's better down where it's wetter, isn't it? I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, where I got these ingredients, but it's going great. Fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. Finally, I want... Oh, Episcocat. Classic. What are we waiting for? Episcocat, everyone, brings the puns and brings them so well. Crispy was giving us some pretty good pun-related humor earlier, too, with some jokes. We're just firing on all cylinders tonight, everybody. You're making me smile. Thank you. I want you to create something spicy with a salty bitterness. Think you can handle that? I do. Spicy with a salty bitterness. Where is... Oh, there's salt. Fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. You've done well, my friend. Hopefully, what I have taught you will aid your efforts to help us. Good luck. Alright, awesome. Yeah, it is nice armor that Episcocat has. It looks awesome. Okay, let's see. Alright, so now I guess I can move on from this part of the island. It was a steal? Oh, gosh. Good one. I love it. Keep them coming. Fire away. Alright, is it... Oh, is it back through the other side of the house? Is it over here? Can I just... Let's see about getting there. Oh, okay. It's just through this door. Fair enough. Let's do it. Bum-ba-bum. Gosh, I remember going on this path. I remember seeing the diamonds of the trail light up. Oh, it's the Swank House. The big 2-story Tudor. Nice. Is this the one where you do magic with the chickens? No. Okay, let's see. This is the one with Vanica in the basement. Let me just check upstairs really fast. No, not much going on here. A fancy place to store clothes. Indeed. A sunset. Yeah, that's right, a pussycat. It is a waterbed, isn't it? Great for sleeping in our beds. Indeed. I swear, I'm trying to find a book, but no. Man, those sharks swimming nearby are something else. Alright, let's go. Without further ado, let's go talk to Vanica, see what's going on down here. Okay. Yep, I remember this. Oh, it's the mining instructor. Greetings, adventurer. I suppose you'll be here to learn about mining and smithing. You got that right. Wow, this guy... Look at that vest. Stylin'. Absolutely. I need you to make a bronze dagger. You'll need to mine some tin and copper ore, then use the furnace to smelt it. Any questions? Can I just show you the one I made earlier? Don't be ridiculous. I'd have no way of knowing you actually made it yourself. Can I at least bring my own ore? Oh, you are a funny one. That's a no then. How am I supposed to smelt a bar underwater? Underwater? I never played Shyren the Wanderer, SM? Oh, you're right. I never did I? I forgot about that, my friend. Training swords? Is that what you see there in the background, Sir Theodore? Hey. Cameron, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. I'm so glad you enjoyed the videos. Thanks for stopping in. Yep, I'm doing this quest right here, Cameron. Beneath Cursed Tides, celebrating my 1-year anniversary of completing Tutorial Island. I just wrote it down, SM, to remind myself about Shyren the Wanderer. Alright. You're underwater, dude. Underwater? We're underwater, haven't you noticed? Underwater? Is he just gonna keep yelling this pun at me? Oh, interesting, Kitbreaker, it might be. Or a Piscacat, I should say. This isn't going anywhere quickly. I'll find a way to light the furnace on my own. Goodbye. God, this is hilarious. Alright, so let's get the copper and the tin. Thank you, SM. I appreciate that, my friend. Just plugging away. Ooh, we got a little geode, huh? Let's crack it open. A red topaz. What do you think of that? Alright. Let's look at... What is this? It's a pump. Operate the pump. What does that do? You pump the water out of the furnace, but more rushes in. Interesting. Okay. Examine the furnace. A hot furnace. Smelt in it. How many bronze bars would you like to make? 2. You add your ores to the furnace, but it doesn't seem to heat them. Try again. More rushes in. Okay. Let's see about this then. Let's look around. and see what we can do to the furnace. Close the doors of the furnace. Yeah, try that. Now try the pump. You pump the water out of the furnace. Light the furnace. You set the furnace going. Okay, check on its contents. You get 2 bronze bars. Great. Alright. Make a bronze dagger. Watch episodes 1 through 5 to see how far I've come. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Make that dagger. Make it special. Alright, dude, I made it. Here, I got it for you. Splendid work. I'm sure that dagger will serve you well for many battles to come. You should seek out your next tutor. I will. Why, thank you. Now we're moving on. Boom. Open that door. And here's Vonica. Okay. Vonica, have you seen what's happened to the people here? I have. I never imagined there would be survivors, let alone that they would be bound to such a fate. Desik barely seemed to know who I am. It seems like whatever changed him physically has also affected his mind. How could this possibly have happened? Who could have done this to them? They were cursed by a dark wizard. The only way to break the curse is to complete each tutor's task one last time. I've already done a few of them. Is that so? Well, if you need to complete every tutor's task, then you'll need to complete mine too. Perhaps I should set you one? Sure, I'm up for a challenge. Great. If it's a challenge you're looking for, I've got something that might intrigue you. You're a fully fledged adventurer now. I think you're a bit past using that butter knife. It's about time I taught you how to wield my two-handed sword in one hand. Like I mentioned before, it's an art which can only be performed with a perfectly balanced blade, like mine. Underwater is actually the perfect place to learn to wield the larger blade, as it will relieve some of its weight for you. Does that make sense? Great. Tell me more. The water will also help amplify your senses. You must not use your sight, but instead sense sound and movement as ripples in the water. This sensory information will help you determine the opportune moment to strike a deadly blow. Choosing the wrong moment is extremely costly with a larger weapon, as recovery is much harder, understand? I got you. Yes, senpai. Whoa! Breaking out the senpai. Okay, when you're ready to begin the task, enter the arena and pick up my spare sword and shield. Does it make any sense at all that he would use the word senpai? Anyway, that's kind of what I was thinking. Nice guy. Don the blindfold I've wrapped around the hilt. Use only your senses to dispatch every giant sea rat that comes at you. Okay. Let's get on with the task. When you're ready to begin the task, enter the arena and pick up my sword and shield. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, let's do this. I believe, Nickman, that this is like right around, I think I end the first video from my RuneScape experience right here, either after talking to Vanica or right before doing that. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. I'm putting on the blindfold, and I'm listening to my deepest senses. Okay? Train to wield it. Use only your senses to react to ripples in the water. I have no idea what's happening. These core focuses should be amplified whilst underwater. The key to mastering a larger blade is not through strength alone. This is a ridiculous minigame. I'm using my senses, everyone. I'm reaching out with the force. You must choose your attacks carefully, only striking when the moment is right. Okay, I will. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just clicking rat heads, when they come over the screen. Only then will you understand the art of wielding a heavy weapon. It's a double-edged sword. Ooh, he's dropping another pun on me. A double-edged sword. That's a good one, dude. I don't know how the rats are breathing. They're fish rats at this point. It's gotta be what's going on, right? Oh, the spirals are the tails? Oh, I didn't realize that. Remove the blindfold. Look, you killed everyone in here. But with the blast shield down, I can't see anything. I did it. Look at this. They're not breathing anymore, Sir Theodore. If you know what I mean. That was a clean killing job there. Alright. So that's done. And I guess I can go up here. It's what it felt like, Sir Theodore. I felt like Luke for a moment there. Oh, here's the guy. The swank dude. He's back. The banker. Okay, making money. Quite. Well, there were 3 basic ways of making money here. Combat, quests, and trading. I will talk you through why each is no longer viable very quickly. Do continue. Let's start with combat, as it is probably still fresh in your mind. There are barely any monsters to fight underwater, so it isn't a steady job. What about the jellyfish and the sharks? Now, the next way to earn money quickly is by quests. Many people on Gielinor have things they need doing, but very few of those are underwater. By getting a high level in skills such as cooking, mining, smithing, or fishing, you can create or catch your own items. No matter the quality of your goods, though, an underwater bank sale is never going to be especially well attended. Well, there is one money-making method I can still think of. The local banker, Jed, God rest his soul, passed away a few years ago, which does leave the bank vault somewhat undefended. Figuring out the combination would certainly prove a lucrative venture. I'm sure if you rifle through Jed's notes, you'll find some clues. Okay, here's a memo. The Bank of Gielinor would like to remind all employees that their birth year is not a secure choice of PIN. It may be memorable, but it's also guessable and sets a bad example for our customers. Alright, so it's not his birth year. I know. I did comment extensively on this bank, Nickman. It is strange, right? Like his outfit. And there's very few others that dress like that in the game. Oh, the calendar. Look, there's a number on it. The calendar seems to be still on the year 169 of the 5th age. Okay. Now, I mean, I'm guessing it could be 169, but let's look at some other stuff. First entry, second entry, third entry, fourth entry, fifth entry. Dear Diary, my sister believes I'm going mad on this island. I'm a 30-year-old man talking to a diary, so maybe I am. She thinks this will help me, though. Dear Diary, I spend all day talking to people, but not really talking to them, you know? I suppose you don't. You're an inanimate object. Adventurers come in, and we talk, but it all feels so rote. They're not interested in talking to me. They're interested in the contents of their bank. They never take the time to make a connection. Wow. Who knew this guy was hurting inside? Dear Diary, another day, another few dozen adventurers. Today I decided to be proactive and make the first move. I tried to ask a couple of adventurers how they were doing and what brought them to the island, but they didn't seem especially interested in conversation. One adventurer in particular seemed especially annoyed and kept loudly complaining about having to complete tasks. Oh no. Well, from now on, when I bank in RuneScape, I will make sure to speak to my banker and treat them like a human. I had no idea how hard the banker's heart could ache. Dear Diary, maybe I should get to know the financial advisor better. I'm worried he'll realize that after working in the same building as him for years, I still don't know his name. The complaining adventurer from yesterday still traipses through the bank every few hours. It's weird. Adventurers have usually moved on by now. Dear Diary, that adventurer is still here and his mood hasn't improved. He spent an hour yelling about cooking shrimp being beneath him. I think Tarova is going to break it to him that he might not have the temperament for adventuring. I hope he takes it all right. Wow. All right then. Let's go to his office. You'll need to complete the task to continue. Okay, well then let's go over here. And this is a very oddly placed mat. Is that a doormat that's just there? Alright. This must be the staff break room. Oh my god, look at this banker. The banker pays you no attention. Alright. Well, let's just try the only information we know. One. Six. 9. Oh my god. That probably shouldn't happen. What did happen? Interesting. I don't know. Okay. Oh, 169 is the current year, and he's 30 years old. Thank you, Nick Man. Okay, so we go to 139 then. Let's try that. Hey, Louie and Breezy. Good evening, my friend. I'm so glad you enjoyed the series. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to break into a bank vault at the bequest of another banker who, I believe, works at the bank. These are odd times on the sunken tutorial island. Enter. Oh, we just did it, people. We got in. Oh my god, look at all this money. We're gonna be rich. Alright. Get all that money. So much money. Man, this bank wasn't doing so well, I have to tell you. They had Not very much money. See, this doormat is properly placed. That makes sense. The other one, not as much sense. I got the vault open. Excellent. I'll go and evaluate your work. Consider your work here done, though, Dr. Incompetent. Go and see the next tutor. Take the east door out of the bank. All right. Making good progress here. Use money on money? So this isn't real money? Oh, a Piscacat. Hilarious. They certainly did liquidate their assets. All of their assets. It's hard to have a fire sale, though, on your assets when you're underwater. If you know what I mean. Oh, look at this giant anchor. What's up, fish? Shouldn't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers. Strangers bad. Yes. Strangers bad. The fish rotates one eye to look you up and down, then scurries away. It's a very fish-like movement. Examine the coral. Beautiful fragments of the Crandor Reef. Oh my gosh, it's the Crandor Reef? I know Crandor. I killed the dragon. Alright, we are in the church. Oh, it's the guy who wants to talk to me about prayer. Oh my gosh, he's still here. Oh. Sir Theodore, I see you have some diving equipment. That's the underwater breathing stuff that I did not have, I see. Brother Brace. Praise Saradomin. Our savior has arrived. My, you certainly look more accomplished than the adventurers we used to get through here. Now then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the individual who has come to rid us of this terrible, terrible curse. Word spreads quickly around our small community. That would be me. I knew this day would come. Saradomin spoke to me in my dreams. Told me a hero would come if I just kept faith in him. Unfortunately, the prayer book I need to conduct my services floated away some time ago. I'm afraid I just can't help you without it. Yeah, it is a little glitched, is it not? Oh, let's go get his book. I'm sure I could find it for you. Any ideas where it went? Splendid. What a helpful soul you are. I suggest you ask some friends of mine. They may have seen it drifting by. Friends? You mean the other tutors? Oh, no, not them. One must make new friends every now and then. The local fishies attend my services. It seems most of them have petty crimes they wish to repent for. They are a bit skittish around strangers, however. Won't talk to you if you don't address them by name. How am I supposed to know their names? Here, take this. Every time I make a friend, I write their name down on this list so I don't forget. It should help you identify them. Brother Brace hands you his friends list. Great. I'll go see if they know anything. Lovely. I held mass not too long ago, so they shouldn't have strayed too far from the chapel. Wow, this guy's pretty intense. He's able to convert the fish to Saradomin. Brother Brace is no joke. Alright,